It's not an easy task to go against the society. It's not an easy task to find the truth which society don't you want to access. From the beginning, from the beginning, this existence trying to curtail your liberty. They always say that limitations is your liberty. Within the limitations, within the rules, regulations, you can enjoy these worldly pleasures. But why that limitations is there? And who is defining that limitations? Definitely it's the ignorance. It's the society, it's the governing, manipulating, controlling, authoritarian society, authoritarian power in the society are trying to control you, right? And that was the situation in the Vedic era too. They like doing a lot of non-violence, promoting the drugs, promoting the all sorts of exploitations on name of caste systems, on name of varna. They are like all the people who have the right to educate themselves, who have the right to practice, train education in the society, never have the desire, never have the will to question the will itself, to question the desire itself, right? It's like they do not want to question their existence to find the truth. They do not want to question the existence to find the peace. They never want to question the existence because they never want you to be out of the slavery or suffering. But there was a man, there was a person, Buddha, or this philosophy was, we don't know that how old it was, but it was there, and he cultivated it, he found it, and that philosophy is Pratityasamutpada, dependent origins. You know that is the reality of this existence, if you will see in a manner. So what is this philosophy? What is this philosophy, and what was this Pratityasamutpada? So Pratityasamutpada, you can say dependent origin, right? If you want, you can say dependent origin. You know, the causality, that how things are interrelated. So it's the ignorance, you can say it's like the first position, and the last position aging or death, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, so Pratityasamutpada, dependent origin, you can say, is the basis of all philosophy, that Buddhism, or all the ideas that is like promoted on the name of Buddhism. Okay, even this philosophy break the boundaries of Buddhism and enter in the Hinduism in different manner. They're trying to regulate this philosophy, because by regulating this philosophy, by regulating this idea, they can again impose their soul theory, their varna theory in the society to further exploit. So this is so important, you know. So try to understand. First, ignorance. Everything starts from ignorance, and it's culminate into age or death. So you heard the story that Buddha saw the person ill, saw the aging person, saw the dead person, and they start finding the truth. So this is the truth they find out. Okay, he found out. So what he found the truth, that aging or death, to birth, will to pass. So how it's come? So everything started from avidya, ignorance, and that ignorance brings samskara, right? Samskara, that is karmic drive. When you perform anything, there is a reflection in your consciousness, and that reflections further let you to perform an action. So that is the karmic drive. Third is the consciousness, vijnana, and fourth, physical, nam, whatever the shape and size around, the dimensions, not only shape and size, dimensions like length, breadth, height, you included it time, and there is more dimensions. In mathematics they say that there is more than 20 dimensions. So dimensions, Nam Ru, means not only this physical presence that we are observing in three dimensions, but beyond that, any dimensional presence, right? So all things, and it leads to the six senses. Okay, Sadyatan means you can say six. Sadr, six. It comes from the six. So Sadyatan. Then six sense content. Aspers. You able to experience the distinct, right? Then you have sense experience Vedana. So from the context, something comes in the form of reflection. That is Vedana. Then you have thirst for desire, Krishna. Desire, Krishna, a drive force develop like the river flowing, but what is in there? Viscosity, no, that decide how far it will go. So same way, a Krishna develop, you know, and that Krishna belongs to the brings us clinging, and this clinging will to born, and that will to born leads to birth, and the birth leads to aging or death. And this is like the whole philosophy that how the suffering came, right? So it is the existence, because ignorance comes in existence. So the beginning of existence is ignorance, and from there everything starts, and it leads to the aging or death, right? So that's why I already told you that procreation, if you have the brain, if you have something consciousness, like if you can access the third one, consciousness, then you can understand the karmic drive and ignorance. Okay, if you are conscious being, you can understand the karmic drive and ignorance, and once you understand that, you become silent, and in that silence you will experience dimensionless. Dimensionless, but it is not like self here, it is momentary, means everything is just happening, right? This process is keep on going, but you do not have to indulge in them. By destroying your ignorance, you stop procreating, you stop like further making the suffering to others, and also you liberate yourself. Okay, so this is the philosophy of Pratityasamutpada, the interconnectedness, dependent origin. Okay.